Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about now is the routine that we're going to discuss now, how we're going to set the golf ball every single time. So all it's going to be, club down around the golf ball, get that set correctly with your feet pretty much together. Okay? Don't be taking your feet and moving them too early, because if you have your legs bending to try and reach the ground, you'll always be trying to tilt and get this position. Okay, always start with the club, then get your hands on the club there in the grip. So you're gripping the golf club now, getting your hands on the club as you currently feel comfortable. Okay, the last half dozen shots prove if your body works effectively, your grip isn't too strong. A couple of hooky ones, the more you just sort of stay down with it and you twist through. But that's when you're thinking about one thing, which is fine. When you think sometimes the things don't always work in the same sort of fluidity, but over time in practice, this movement, as we'll show in a second, will become more comfortable. There'll be less thought to do it. Okay? So hands on the club there, getting yourself now, as you can see, with a nice hip tilt there and your spine out. Yes, there's a little bit of curve in the back, as we said. Some Pilates works there, some help with that will certainly help that. But overall, if we can get yourself in a better position there now, and then when you put your feet apart, there, that's a better posture there than that sort of knee flex you had at address. Okay, so in terms of that position there now, once you've got yourself comfortable, okay, I'll get yourself to that. This one, the left hand side, you can see the red line there now. As the club starts moving away, club gets to about hip height, you can always sort of see now part of your top of your head there going through the red line. And the top of the backswing, you really moved probably from the sort of top of your head almost through sort of to where your nose is, I guess. So whether that to that would be that distance there. Okay, now we zoom on this one here now, and the club goes back. Club goes back, he says. There you go. So club's got to move back there now. We can see as the club starts moving, your arms obviously going back now, staying on the blue line.
Going forward a tad, aren't they?
Yeah, but you can see with their club at that same position now, haven't gone through. And again, I would never expect it to be completely this other line. Okay, arms to the top there now. And just as you get the top, a little bit of movement just there.
It's not as bad as that one.
Precisely, that's what I said. So you can see where you are there now. That's how much you've gone through there in comparison to that. So you have moved that much rather than that. It doesn't seem a lot. It feels probably a massive change to you, but as we can see, that much difference impact makes a big difference out there, doesn't it, really? So from that position at the top of the backswing, as you unwind to the golf ball, what we'll see now is a nice angle of attack coming to the golf ball. Because the body can now rotate effectively, your club can just work nicely down the correct inside path. Hands working down that plane lovely, as you can see there now. Really good sort of movement of the hands. So you're not rising that butt of the club as we talked about in the one on the left hand side. We sort of came through and got a bit sort of stuck with it, and that's where the ones off to the right were going from. Okay, now your hands can work down that angle there. Lovely strike at impact. Ball can then sail down the range and a full twist through to a position really you get to, which isn't too bad. You said your right foot wasn't coming through. I wouldn't say you're that far behind of where you thought.
But I mean, before
the change,
that sort of
look at where you were.
So
So you can see there now, and when you came in the golf ball here now, as you came into it, your hands were always a little bit higher. When I flick it, and again very flat foot as you said, but because your hips now are in a better position and things are allowed to rotate, don't try and really resist things. I mean, okay, if you independently move this and sort of went, yes, that's right, okay, but allow the way to look at the golf swing is you've got a lot of moving parts. You've got the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the ball, the club, lots of things going on. The essence of the golf swing sort of starts from here, okay, the torso takes it away, the hips and the lower half then bring it down as you're doing, okay. Allow things to move as they're kind of been instructed by other body parts. I think when you're driving a car, you sort of get down the road and you want to turn left. You turn one circle in front of you anti-clockwise. A lot of things happen underneath you to turn the wheels this way to get the car to go left. If you had to try and do all four wheels at the same time and the drive axe and the where would you go? You don't know where to go. So get yourself in a position where, okay, this is going to turn, okay, and if this hit for whatever reason wants to go back this way, let it do it. If we can resist it more, great. But if you can't, why try and stop this happening? Because if you put the brakes on with this, and this is trying to do this, where's it going to go? It's always going to find somewhere to go. And that's the problem, okay? Things then start compensating. Your head then going forward, put your balance on your tiptoes. Then the club was coming in steeper. And then after 6-7 shots from the same spot, you kind of fidget around with that and you found a straight shot. But really from your point of view, we've got to try and say, right, if you're going to hit 10-6 times, 10-7, we want to see where they're going to go, and 7 out of those 10 are going to be within, say, 20 yards of dead centre, and the other 3 could be maybe just a bit short or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
We don't want to have 1 or 2 being dead centre and then 3 over there and 6 over there, because the ones over there and over there are going to be 2 shots per bad shot.
Yeah.
So if you're losing 2 shots every bad shot,
Yeah.
that's tough to break anywhere near 24, 25 handicap, okay? So better posture, do that routine. Have some shots with the driver now, it's the same sequence, club down, keep these straight, get your hip angle first. When your legs are straight, your hips can tilt more. When your legs start bent, it's hard to actually bend your hips, tilt your hips in the correct position when these start flexing. So get the things you want to get correct, get nice and tall with that spine, and then when you're there, just flex the knees. Don't bend them to try and get down. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Good stuff.